Good morning, guys. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at Bitcoin. If you're feeling a little bit of flustered, maybe you missed the bottom, maybe you're still in your short, you don't know what to do, let's quickly see. Remember, this is the Trade for a Living podcast where I help you guys earn a living trading. Okay, so let's quickly then take away the analysis and just look at the setups that I shared with you guys within the last month. Okay, so we started off with a long that failed. Okay, so if you risked $100 there, you would be minus $100 by that time. Okay, then I gave you the short, and that short played out nicely. That had a 6.7 risk to reward ratio. So if you risked $100 there, you would have $670. So you'll be at $570 at that stage. Okay, there by that time. Then I gave you guys a long, and that bloody long didn't get triggered. So the market got front run. So we missed out on that. So no harm, no foul there. And I gave you guys yet again another short. So if you risk another $100, you would have added another, let's quickly see, another 4 times that or 5 times that. Nearest makes no difference. So you would have had another $500. You would be sitting at about $1,000. Let's make it $1,000 because nobody gets the exact entry in by Friday last week. And at the moment, the long that I shared with you guys last week, Friday, is sitting pretty. Now, remember, this is only a 4-to-1 ratio. So if you risk $100 in here, look, it went quite deep into the entry. But if you risk $100 in there, you'll be up at about $200, $250. And that trade is still going. Now, the question that I have with all of this, the worry that I have with this, so let's take away all the setups that were shared, and let's have a look at the analysis. I just want to hide those demand zones and just look at the analysis. Okay, so although we had Trump tweeting and crypto and everything beautiful and all those nice things, and you had this big pump, we're still trending down, guys. So for me, I feel like you need to be a little bit cautious here, because there is a probable trap coming. Now, the rule as always is, if it's fast, it don't last, okay? So just as quick as the sell-off was, very fast, massive sell-off, you have a scenario where then you have a really fast pump again. So when it's fast, it don't last. And typically when you have this, the trend resumes. So if the trend is still down, it is still a good time now to play the other side of the market. Now, how would I do that? Well, first thing is I would look at the RSI. And if I want to play the other side of the market, I would look for hidden bullish divergence. Okay, so I've got the wrong tile open. There we go. Now, as you know, that there's 2 kinds of divergences, or 2 categories of divergences. Okay, reversal divergences, where we're trying to time the bottom. So we're trying to time bottoms and tops. Now, they're very hard to navigate, okay? And then there's continuation divergences. We're playing in harmony with the current trend. They're easy to navigate, guys. So if you're new to trading and you just trade continuation, you'll be doing way better than most guys out there. That's the honest truth, okay? And the way that you would do a continuation divergence is very simple. If the trend wants to continue onwards and you can identify really good bottoms, okay, you know how to do that. And I'll show you now. It's very simple. You're looking for something that won't make a lower low, but the RSI does make a lower low. So it's actually very simple. Then you continue on being bullish, okay? And the same is then for the bearish theory, okay? So you're looking for something or price that does not make a higher high, okay? And the RSI that do or does make a higher high. There I dropped my English tenses. My English teacher would be very furious at me. Okay, so and that's all that you want to be doing. So if we look at Bitcoin at this stage, what do we have? Okay, well, simple. There's a pivot there, and there's a clear higher high on the RSI. So let's mark that out, and let's say, okay, maybe there's hidden bearish divergence. And then what do we want? We want price not to make a higher high. Very simple. So from there to there, are we making a higher high? No. So the market's not ready. Now, the thing with divergences, it's there until it breaks. Okay, so maybe Trump tweets again this afternoon, and we get that higher high. That's what we need, guys. We need a higher high. So let's mark out the higher high. So if we want to be long-term bullish, we first need to go break 100K, where the original short was, okay? But until then, this is the best time to reload to grab another short for a lower low. Because what will hurt the market the most? Bitcoin going right back down to 78 and probably lower now, destroying everybody's hope for an alt season or a bull market, and then accumulating at those lows. We need sideways. Okay, so there's a lot of speculation in that sense, but the simplistic approach to this is okay. Now, how I go about looking for these kind of things is very simple. I just use my continuation fib. Okay, so when I look for, let's quickly look for a 50 fib institution, hidden divergence prediction. There we go. Okay, all I want to do is within that line, within that range between 99 and 91, is the hidden bullish divergence prediction. And then the argument is that from where we are now, I can narrow it down. I don't want a higher high. I just don't want to see the divergence deleted. So if market pushes up a little bit higher, you can get lucky. And you can maybe say maybe 95. I mean, there is a trend line there. Retail loves to see trend lines get tested. So maybe it does that today. But the safe, easy trade is to say, okay, right, from where we are now, there we are, and now we want to say, okay, let's go and have a look at 72. Why? Because if we scale this up a time frame to the daily, the market wants to go fill these gaps, okay? It wants to fill the gaps. Where's the gap there? There, 73, 74. So it wants to go fill this. We're trending down. 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I was saying it doesn't make sense because we were sitting here and there. But because we lost critical support, it makes sense. Now I want to see the full thing play out. And I say, well, maybe we're going to hit 72, 73. Now, if that sits against anything and everything you believe for what the crypto market's going to be, remember, this is a 4-hour analysis, guys. I'm trying to trade for a living. I'm in trying to make a quick buck and get out. It's as simple as that. Now, I shared the setups with you guys in the public side in the Discord. So if you want to be on time, maybe you missed the video, you don't have time to watch all the videos, all you need to do is just head over to the Discord, guys. There's the public sector section. It's all the links to everything's in the video description. And there's everything. I shared everything there with you guys. So everybody should be in on the move. So over to the comments real quick and let's see if who got in on the move. Renee, Peter, tell me, did you guys get in? Okay, Utah had 8 hour long at 50% of the wick at around 575 and it hit 58 after full pullback. Would be an 800%. Yeah, well, I'm still in my ADA from 34 cents, guys. So I'm still carrying that long. And yeah, where it's at now, I'm smiling again. I didn't, however, add to my ADA because I still don't see the bottom. Okay. Right. So tell me, did you guys make some money off the plays? It's as simple as that. Okay. For the rest of the guys in the Discord, you know, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go market tactics now, and we're going to be looking at a multi-time frame analysis. So I'm going to dissect this a little bit further. This was the long that I shared with everybody on Friday afternoon. That's a way tighter stop. And that one played out nice. TP1, 85, TP2, 95. Give or take a few dollars. So there's the play. And the last thing that I just want to bring to your attention why it is because if we look at why I'm screaming trap, because if we look at this wick versus those wicks, okay, there's a difference. This is the weekly and that's the daily, okay? And the difference is typical bottoms. You can look, we can use the 15-minute or this 4 hour for that matter. Typical bottoms, don't do that, do this, okay? When we create wicks and it's bottoms, the market doesn't have closing candles in those wicks. You see there? Doesn't have closing candles. And that's a sign of a typical bottom for me. But when we have wicks, okay, and the market starts trading within that range, now, this doesn't have a lot of those examples, but there would be a good area. There's a wick, and there we start trading within that wick range. That's a telltale sign that there's a potential of more. Now, the weekly is so early that we can't really say that it's either going to go down, make a lower yet. The week still needs to happen. But it's just wise to look at the current setup and say to myself, for now, statistically, the 4 hour this is the best setup that I think that's around there, is to plan for this short, drive it down. Okay. Now, guys, today's video is brought to you by Blofin. It's very simple. Go to the Discord, click on the promotion page, sign up, and join my private group. It's simple. You get a 90-day trial if you open a Blofin account. Follow the steps set out over here. Okay, you get access to my divergence scanner. You get access to the potential crypto patterns. You get to trade with me the whole day, every day, and the buddy indicator. Okay, so you get all these tools, and I haven't even used the buddy indicator with you guys today, and we can look at that now. So you get all those tools in addition to this, and it's very simple. Or alternatively, what you guys can do is just straight up subscribe. Now, what does the buddy indicator do? It gives you buy and sell signals. So it's very simple. The buddy indicator says sell in the purple box, 94, okay? TP1, TP2, TP3. So that already went to TP3. This one didn't trigger, okay? They gave you another one, but it didn't trigger. The market fell too quickly. So it was waiting for the setup, and it just didn't happen. So it's simple as that. The buddy indicator does the thing before you. All those additional information or all those additional tools to help you trade for a living. In addition to this as well, guys, I mean, look at some of these guys now. Yuri has now been part of the group now for 2 months. Look at the amount of gains that he's posted in for the last, I don't know what, week or so, 2 weeks. I mean, the guy's been flying. There's Damian. Some of them are on this call. So they're watching these videos. They're making the money, guys. As simple as that. So come and join. It's very simple. Be part of the group. You can go to navigation. You can join the private group. It's a once-off payment, and you're done. Okay. That's it. Okay, 72. How hard to see after this news? Well, Renee, the thing is, news is a lubricant, okay? Technical analysis tells you what? Now, was there any news that said that that's the bottom? No. The TA that I shared with you guys gave you that as the bottom, okay? That's what gave the bottom, statistical data. That's what we're looking at. Okay, so I'm saying statistically for now, it's looking like it needs to go lower still. The best example for this is, and I'm trying to now, I'm going to go to the daily time frame and I'm going to go back a complete cycle. Bybit didn't even exist by that. Okay, so let's go to a different trading pair. I'm going to go to Binance. Okay, this was my first time that I had an encounter like this. So we had Bitcoin rally up high. Then there was a ban on crypto in China. Boom. And then there was news saying China is adopting crypto completely. Boom. Massive pump. And then what did you have? Hidden bearish divergence. Okay. Very simple. And this was the first time that I actually frustratingly screwed up because I was in the long and then I believed that the news is so good it can't, and then it still went down lower still. Okay. It can't dump down. It has to be, it's great news. Bitcoin went from 7,000 to 10,000 in like a day. Okay. So it was crazy at that stage. An insane run. Okay. But what does the TA show me? Hidden bearish divergence. Okay. So now looking back at it, it looks like a no-brainer. Okay. But in the moment, the news made it not look like it makes sense. Okay. What do you have? Resistance, price staying below that area. Boom. Okay. So if I now take that information, we go back to where we are now, you can see the similarities. And it doesn't mean that price can't still go and reclaim that resistance. Okay. See the resistance? Start seeing the picture, guys. Looks the same. Okay. So it doesn't say that price can't go and reclaim that. The day is still not over, but it's looking more and more so like this is that reaction, fast down, fast up, then grind itself back down just to destroy everybody, because the emotional market cycle, this is what this channel is built on. Crypto EMC, emotional market cycle, means that you first need accumulation from a Wyckoff point of view before the market can move again. So fast moves like these don't last, guys. Simple as that. Okay. When the news is good, the message is bad. I like that, Sasha. Okay, guys. So that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. You know what to do. Come and join me. Come to the other side, and let's have some fun. Today we're going to be trading again. I'm obviously going to be hunting for a short. Okay. Just full disclosure, guys. As long as the trend is bearish, I will hunt for shorts, but I also hunted for a short there. I don't necessarily get all the calls right. It's the balance. It's the accumulation of all the trades where the gains are made. Okay. So we got the long right, we got the short there right, but this one failed. Simple as that. So just full disclosure, I don't want to try and sell a fake pipe dream to you guys. Okay. Have a lovely day. I'll be seeing you this afternoon with another HODL stream. So last week it didn't do much HODLs. Okay. Look at these kind of pumps. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that it gives you a second chance to get out rather than gives you a reason to remain bullish, in my opinion. Okay. And I still see that this thing's going to go down lower. Okay. Maybe I get to be wrong as well, but we'll address this in the HODL report or in the HODL stream this afternoon. So make sure to come and join. Comment in today's video if there's any coin that you would think I need to see or give you guys a chart on. I can have a look at the comments during the morning and prepare them for the afternoon stream. Have a lovely day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.